Call of Duty Vanguard, dumpster juice, or is it the new triumph of Call of Duty? Let's get into it. It's your girl, EleQueensTV, aka Queen's Podcast from Twitch. Let's talk about this Call of Duty Vanguard beta. I repeat, it's just the beta. People, don't get excited. Let's talk about it. I've been playing Call of Duty since Ghost, so that makes me qualified to speak about the reviews of this game, my non-biased review. Let's talk about the cons in my personal opinion. First, being an Xbox girl, right? I will never switch to any other system because
Girl, shut the fuck up! I ain't gotta explain shit to you!
I love Xbox. I'm grandfathered into Xbox. I cannot play on any other systems outside of Xbox, and maybe, like Switch or some shit like that, but that's rare. Anyway, I despise the fact that PlayStation is allowed to get the game before everybody else. Hold on before you judge me. Here is the reason. I don't have no problem with you PlayStation players. I don't have no problem with y'all. But the reason is because you're gonna always have some asshole that grinds out the beta, learning camping spots, getting the attachments completely on a whole nother level, and shitting on people who have to wait an extra week or two just to play the beta. It's frustrating to be camped out or outgunned by an asshole who has the advantage. So that's something that they need to change. I don't give a shit Sony has a contract. It's foolish and it's unfair. So let's talk about the cons first. We're going to get into the cons first. The permanent dead silence. Initially, they were speaking about having horse feet all through the game. They were talking about having horse feet all through the game. But that's not what happened. People have permanent ninja on in this fucking beta. Personally, I was getting pissed because I couldn't hear footsteps. But then I started to realize that works an advantage for me. That's an advantage for me too. So it's not a deal breaker not to be able to hear footsteps. Personally, in my opinion, I feel like they need to silence self and teammate footsteps, but who the fuck am I? You know, who the fuck am I? Either you're good at the game or you're not good at the game. That's a problem for you. I don't know. Another thing for me was the boards, right? These boards were freaking huge. They're not made for 6v6. They're not made for 12v12. They're made for 20 versus 20, 24 versus 24. That's what they're made for. However, here's the flip side to that. You won't get bored playing on these big ass maps. Another thing. I'm getting over a cold, so y'all gotta excuse me. And the gameplay that you're seeing is from my Twitch channel. I played the beta. I played the beta on Twitch, so you know it is what it is. So another thing, the guns, just like World War II, the guns are straight booty. They're straight bullshit. But I ain't mad because unlike World War II, you get 10 attachments on your gun. Can you imagine the variations of fun that you're going to have with 10 attachments? Now, the only thing is you're going to have to hustle. And the hustle is going to be frustrating because you're going to have to grind before you acquire all the attachments for one gun. But again, that makes for good content all around. The guns have hella recoil. Oh my God. It's jumping like a bull. You hear me? Like the guns are jump. No matter how many attachments you put on, your gun is gonna jump. There's recoil and there's smoke from the guns, which makes it hard to see at times. By them introducing these large ass boards, your teammates, your enemies, everybody looks the same. Everybody looks the same because we all have on this dumb ass uniform, and it makes us hard to decipher who is the teammate and who is the enemy. But again, not a deal breaker for me. It's not a deal breaker for me. I don't know if it will be for you, but it's not for me. I'm sure some more shit that I don't like, but we'll get into that when the actual game drops. Something that I wanted to mention. The damn dying cutscene. I'm an impatient person. To me, it felt like 5 minutes I'm waiting to respond. When I die, I just want to come back into the game. I don't need to see who shot me because by the time I get back to where I was, the motherfucker's already dead or gone. So they need to scrap that. Hopefully, Sledgehammer will remove that crap because it's something we don't need. It's something we don't need, in my personal opinion. I don't need to see, where I was shot or who shot me. It's foolish. I don't want to see it. Take the shit out. Take the shit out. Let's get into the pros. Let's get into some of the pros that I liked about the game. One, the movement is updated. It's not like World War II where you're just moving like a fucking zombie all through the board, okay? So that I love, that it has an updated gen feel, and I love that, even though it's a World War II based game, okay? So, boots on the ground. I don't need you jumping 20 feet over my fucking head when I know I done put 30 shots in you, and then you're jumping over my head and sliding and shooting me in the back. That's crazy. All that, I love it. I love the fact that it's boots on the ground. Another thing I want to point out, unlike World War II, you actually slide in the game. Do you know how frustrating it is to think you're gonna slide, but your belly is hitting the ground? By that time, you done got shot and on to the next life. No cap. I love the fact that you could actually slide in this game, y'all. We could slide now. Another thing, the board. By the board being so big, you won't get bored because there's always something new to discover. It's always something new to discover. No cap. Overall, because it's just the beta. Because it's just the beta. I'm on the fence about the game. I'm on the fence about the game. So far, I'm excited about the full game coming. One thing I don't want them to do, and you can say what you want, do what you want, I don't give a shit. One thing I don't want them to do is put in the skill matchmaking in this game. If they do that, this game goes to shit. That's why a lot of people stray away from Cold War, because they can't handle the sweat. Personally, I don't mind the sweat, but sometimes I just be feeling like, damn, can I get an easy game? I know I'm good at the game. You're not gonna shit on me, bro. You're not shitting on me. You're getting a kill because somebody else is shooting me in the fucking back, or I'm getting sniped every 2 seconds. So hopefully they don't try to put the skill matchmaking in this game. That shit needs to go. The sweat locker is trash. I play Cold War all day long, and the first thing I do is turn off the crossplay. I turn that shit off. I turn the shit off. Cold War will literally give you asthma. If you don't have asthma, play Cold War, you're gonna get asthma. Hopefully they don't try and play God and just let the chips fall where they may. My God, I get tired of quick scope. I get tired of cheaters. But one thing about me, I'm not gonna reverse boost like the rest of you assholes. But hopefully they don't fuck up the game by putting in skill matchmaking. I don't want you guys to do that. Please. For everybody saying that Modern Warfare and World War II is better than this game, I'm just gonna assume that you do crack and eat roaches at this point. Cause you tripping. There's no way you could tell me World War II is better than this game. Are you crazy? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Y'all let me know if you played the beta. You let me know if Vanguard is dumpster juice or a golden trophy. I want to say to everybody, I hope everybody's having a beautiful and blessed day. And if you didn't, get on your knees, pray, drink your water, stay out the way, and the good Lord will make everything okay for you. I just forced positivity on you, baby. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you want more, slap the subscribe button, hit my Twitch, and tap the follow. And that's all I got for y'all. That is my time. Peace.